All right, good evening. I was gonna say good morning, but it's nighttime, you guys. I am so freaking excited for this Zoom. It's been on my heart. I wanted to do it a couple months ago, and then some things happened. I'm like, you know what? This is the time to do it. And I am so excited. If you are brand new or you've been in for a while and you're like, I want to go Ruby so freaking bad, I want you to put a 1 in the comments. Right now, put a 1 in the chat if you're like, homegirl, I am so ready to go Ruby. This is my time. I'm going Ruby, getting my Margaritaville points. Like, if you guys are pumped up and excited, put a 1 in the chat because I am freaking on fire right now. I'm so dang excited. Okay, so I have notes. We are ready to go. The first thing that I want to do with you guys that I think is the most important thing about going Ruby is you need to know why you want to go Ruby, okay? Just saying I need to go Ruby because people are telling me I should go Ruby, or because I think that's the next thing I should do, or that's what other people are doing, that is not going to motivate you. That's not going to get you to Ruby. So you need to know why. Why are you going Ruby? So what I want you to do first, I want you to close your eyes, or if you're driving, please do not close your eyes. Keep your eyes on the road. But think about what it would do if I handed you a check right now for $500. What would you do with it? What would you do with it? Not, oh, I want to pay bills. What bill would you pay? What would that do? If you're comfortable to put it in the chat, put it in the chat. You guys, but you need to know where the money for Ruby, what is that going to do for you? Because if in your head you're just like, oh, it'll just pay bills. Well, that's not very tangible. You need to know, like, oh, that'll pay half my mortgage. Cool. That'll pay for my kid's daycare, or I don't know how much daycare is. Maybe that wouldn't cover daycare. I have no idea. Like, what would it cover? Okay. And then again, next month, what would that cover? What would it do for your family? How does that feel? What would that do for your heart and your soul, and like releasing that off your shoulders, knowing that there's an extra $500 coming in? Pay for your dental implant. Dental stuff is expensive. Let me tell you, having dental surgery, dang. Make a payment on your maxed out credit cards. Heck yeah. Credit cards are the pain in the butt of the world. The day I paid those off was the greatest day of my life, literally, other than meeting Matthew, I guess. We'll see. Diapers and groceries for the whole month. Heck yeah, fix your truck. Yeah, you guys, like, these are so many things. And if you know where the money's going to, it's going to be a lot easier to work towards it because you know what you're working for. Does that make sense? You know where it's going. It's not just, okay, cool, I'm going to have an extra $500 because I have an extra $500. No, know where it's going. When working on a promotion, whether it's Ruby, Ambassador, Diamond, whatever it is, you need to think about the promotion in a couple different ways, okay? One, you need to think about the promotion as if there's no way you would not do it, okay? As if there's no way you will not go Ruby this month. It's the first thing. Second, every single time that something in your mind tells you, oh, I can't go Ruby this month, you need to flip that and say, heck yeah, I can. Because I'm telling you right now, you can. I don't care if you have zero volume. Today is your first day. You don't have a customer. You don't have a distributor. You don't have anything on your team. I don't care. You can go Ruby this month. There are going to be people that join this month after you that go Diamond this month. So don't you dare let your brain tell you that you can't go Ruby, okay? Because you can. So think about the promotion as if it's already done. Do not let a single negative thought stay in your brain for longer than 2 seconds before you replace it with a positive one, okay? Every single time you think about your promotion, you need to think of it in a joyful, happy, excited way, not a, oh my God, I need this much to go Ruby. I'm so stressed. What if I don't do it? Oh my God, because that does not produce good things, okay? So just be very conscious of your mindset. You need to know that your brain is in control. You need to keep your brain good, because if your brain sucks, your business is going to suck. So if your business sucks, paycheck's going to suck. Put a 2 in the chat if you want a rockin' paycheck and not a sucky one, right? We want a rockin' paycheck. We do not want a $2 paycheck. We want a $500, $600, $700, $800 paycheck. Am I right? Right. Cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first go over the chart because I feel like this is where people get the most confused. They're just like, I don't even know what the heck I need to go Ruby. And if you don't know where you're going, it's kind of the same thing as if you don't know where the money's going to go to, you're never going to get there. It's the same thing with if you don't know your chart, you don't know what you need, you're never going to get there. If you don't understand how you're going to get to Ruby, you're never going to get to Ruby, okay? So I made this cute little sheet thing. I'm really proud of myself. And here's what we're going to do. So this is a Ruby chart. First thing you need to know is you need to find 3 people. Let's make this black. Here we go. So each of these little boxes are distributors, okay? So the first thing you need to do is you need to find 3 people. So I just put in here Alyssa, Sarah, and Lexi. Okay, I just picked random names. If you don't have your distributors, you need to release that. You don't need to stress out. It is not a big thing. You can send 3 distributors in the day if you choose to, okay? So the first thing I want to ask you with distributors is, do you have friends and family that you're thinking of that you think they'd be really good at this business, or the business would really help them, but you've been too afraid to ask? Do you have those people? If you do, ask them. If you don't, think harder. If you've already talked to them, follow up with them, okay? So first thing, you need those 3 distributors. You also need to make sure that you are commission qualified, okay? I want you to put a 3 in the chat right now if you are already commission qualified for the month or have your auto ship already set up for this month, okay? To be commission qualified, you either need to have 150 personal bonus volume, which means 150 BV of sales that either you order or your personal customers order. The customers cannot be moved to other distributors, okay? For all of you that are already commission qualified or have an auto ship set up, way to go. You are doing the best thing for your business, okay? The other option, if you don't want to have this 150, you can run a simple 80 BV auto ship, okay? This is what I do. This is what I've done every single month of my business. And I firmly believe it's why I have become the success that I have and why I'm continuing to succeed more and more every day, because I have personal results and personal testimonies with so many products. If you think of why, like when you go into Sephora or Ulta, okay, and people are like you're like, okay, I need a new foundation. If they're like, I've never tried a single foundation in my life, you're not going to trust what they say about foundation. You know what I'm saying? So you need to have some sort of personal testimony to your products. Now, if you're thinking, that would be great, I would love to have an auto ship, but I cannot afford to spend that much money on products right now, I understand. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Your auto ship, I'm going to tell you what your auto ship is going to be. Are you ready? You're going to have wraps or keto coffee, 2 bags of keto coffee, okay? And you're going to sell those. That is going to cover your auto ship, but then you are going to also have on here a 30 BV product you want to try, okay? So whether this is hair, skin, and nails, or the cleanse, or celery, or coffee, or something, okay? So this right here is going to pay for the total auto ship, so you can try this and have your own personal testimony, okay? And eventually, the next month, your fast starts will continually pay for your auto ship. You should never have to pay for your auto ship out of your own pocket. Your business should pay for your business. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's the first thing. You need to be commission qualified. So other than having your 3 distributors, you need to be commission qualified. And each of these distributors need to be what is called a qualified leg. You can see it right here. Qualified leg. All that means is that each person has at least 400 group volume or more. Okay, so group volume comes from everyone. So if Alyssa runs an 80 BV auto ship, that counts towards her 400. All of these blue lines, which I am telling you are customers, those orders count towards auto ship or count towards the 400, okay? But say Alyssa signed Christina here, and Christina has an 80 BV auto ship and 2 customers. This 80 BV auto ship and these 2 customers still count towards Alyssa's 400. Does that make sense? So once each person has 400, the only other thing you need to do is make sure that your total group volume is 2,000 or more. That's it. Okay, so here's what's really cool about the way that they did the charts. So say you have Alyssa and Sarah both right around 400, they're at least 400, but they're not really doing a whole lot. But Lexi is killing it. She's doing so good. And say she has like 1800 volume, that's okay. That'll still complete the 2000 needed as long as Sarah and Alyssa both have 400. Okay, so first thing, make sure you're commission qualified. Second thing, make sure you get 3 distributors to 400 plus. Last thing, 2000 group volume. And that's it. You're Ruby. Now, I want you guys to be very honest. If you are thinking that all sounds great, but how the heck am I ever going to find 2000 group volume this month? I want you to put 4 in the chat. Be honest. If the thought of 2000 and 3 distributors stresses you out, put a 4 in the chat. Because that was me. I was terrified of Ruby. Back in my day, oh, it makes me feel really old, but I'm not even old. It's just I've been in for a couple of years. When I first started, Ruby was 5 distributors. 5 distributors. I was terrified of Ruby. I never thought I could do it. Here's what I'm going to tell you. You thinking that is the reason why you're not yet Ruby. Because I'm here to tell you, I personally have gotten 2000 group volume in a day. I am not anyone special. I did not do anything crazy. I just believed I could. So stop telling yourself that you can't. Stop telling yourself you're not good enough. Stop telling yourself that you could never do it. Stop telling yourself that nobody wants to join your team, that nobody wants to buy your products, that nobody wants to buy more than 1 Fat Fighter bottle. Because that's not true. That's all in your head. And you need to fix what's in your head before you fix your business. Okay? So if anyone wants to take a screenshot of this, I'm going to leave it up for a second. I will also take a screenshot of it, and I will put it in the comments of something or something, you know, just people have it. Okay, cool. So questions about the chart or anything I have said so far. What did I do during that day, and did I personally enroll that or your team and you? That day was the day that I went double diamond. I personally got, I think it was like 2056 or something. And my team as a whole did over 4,000 that day. So I personally got that 2,000. I just followed up with every single person that I knew had been interested before. It's really what I did. I just kind of talked to everyone. I was willing to do whatever it took, and I believed that it was going to come together. So it was pretty simple. So if you are like, okay, this all sounds great. I want to go Ruby, but I need to know, tell me what to do every single day and I will do it. If you're like, just tell me what to do and I'll do it, I'm going to tell you right now. So if you're ready for that, put a 5 in the chat. What did I use for organization? It is a struggle that I'm always kind of trying to figure out what the best way is. I have done 10 million types of organization and keeping track of my follow-ups. And to be honest, I haven't found a way that I'm like in love with yet. But the best thing is to just start somewhere, do something. Okay, just write them down somehow. That's the best thing to do. Okay, so daily plan. I am so excited about this. I looked at everything and I said, if it was up to just this one person, what would they need to do to make sure they got Ruby, even if not a single person on their team worked? Okay, so this plan, I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. I'm not telling you it's only going to take you 10 minutes a day. But if you want Ruby and you're like, girl, I will do whatever the heck it takes, this plan will get you there. And you know what will get you there faster is when you sign a distributor and you say, hey, do you want to make $500 this month? And you get them on this plan. Now, if you're easily overwhelmed, I apologize in advance if this overwhelms you. I'm a very strong red. I'm the type of person that if you tell me what to do, I will do it. I just want to make money. Okay, so here is the plan. The first thing, you need to make sure, I've said it multiple times, you need to make sure your mindset is good always. So every single morning, before you do anything at all, you need to make sure your mind is good. Your mind is in the right place. Because I don't care how many messages you send. If you're sending out messages and you're like, oh, I'm going to send 100 messages and no one's going to answer me and no one's going to buy anything, no one's going to post anything, no one's going to do anything, no one's going to answer me, everyone's going to block me. Your messages are pointless. I would rather have someone take a day and fix their mind than do all the things with a terrible mindset. Okay? So figure out what works for your mind. For me personally, when I wake up, I get up and I read my Bible. Okay, this is like a 1 year, people always ask me what Bible I use. It's a 1 year chronological Bible. It has the Bible set up into like 15-minute portions every single day. Okay, I listen to worship music while I'm doing that. And then I journal out my dream life as if it's already happening. And then I write out my manifestations. And then I move on with my day. Okay, every single night, the last thing I do before I go to bed is I read 2 chapters from a book that's good for my brain. And that's what I do. So you need to make sure your mindset is good. So that's the first thing. Make sure your mindset is good always. The next thing you need to be doing, you need to be posting 3 times a day, every single day, without fail. If you are someone that's like, I don't know what to post, ask your enroller and say, what should I post? I promise you, every single person that is a leader in this business will send you posts if you truly need help. But what I will also promise you is you know more than you think. You understand more than you think. You're capable of more than you think. So we will be here to help you and to walk you through it all and to help you with what to post, but you need to be posting 3 times a day, every day. First thing you need to be posting about every single day is the products of some sort, okay? I don't care if it's a results picture. I don't care if it's a picture of a coffee, like you're drinking the coffee, or someone simply say, does anyone want to grow out their hair, or anything like that, something related to the products every single day. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, you need to be posting about the business opportunity every single day without fail. Now, if you are new or you have ever thought if you've ever thought the thought, I don't think that's a right sentence, but we're going to go with it. If you've ever thought the thought that I would post about the business, but I don't have a story yet, put a 6 in the chat. If you're like, I would talk about it, but I haven't paid off debt. I haven't made that much money. I don't really know what to talk about. That was me. That was so me. I was like, how the heck am I supposed to tell people to join my team if I haven't even made any money yet? You guys, here's what I'm going to tell you. I don't care. Even if you only made $5, guess what? That's a Starbucks you can pay for if you want to get, they have like a new, I don't know, some sort of Frappuccino. I feel like they have a new one every day. Something. That's $5 of gas, you guys. When I first started, $5 of gas was like a week for me. Stop thinking you need to have this massive story to tell people to get them to join your team. You guys, I promise you, as a double diamond making $5,000 a month, it is a lot harder for me to get people to join my team because they can't wrap their heads around how much I make. But they can wrap their heads around a couple extra $100 a month. They can wrap their heads around, oh, that can help with groceries. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be posting about the business every single day without fail. You can share other people's stories. You can share stories of what you want your life to be, what this business has done for you. Even if it's only giving you hope for your future, that is something. If it is giving you friends, that is something. It's not always about, oh, look at this mansion I bought and these tens of thousands of dollars I paid off of debt. No. It can be, one day, I'm going to be able to quit my job. One day, I'm going to be able to live in the house that I want to. You guys, you can talk right now that you're working, like you're going to go on a free vacation with the company. Hello? Do you know any questions I've gotten about our vacation because I talk about it? So many people ask me. You guys, just talk about it. Just do something, okay? And the last thing you need to post about every single day is just something random, completely not at works related. So I like to post funny memes. Like today I posted one about like the fall outfit I put on Pinterest and what I actually wear. Like I thought it was hilarious because it's me. So post things that relate to you. So if you're like really into makeup, go live doing your makeup or post a funny picture of something or like your dogs or your kids or something, just whatever it is, just not at works related. Cool? Cool. Next thing you need to be doing is you need to be sharing on your story every single day throughout the day without fail. Okay? Without fail. I'm going to try to pull something up. You should be on your story. You should be sharing equal parts of your everyday life as well as either a product or a business. Okay? So if you're like, I don't know what the heck to post about my everyday life, I get it. I didn't either, but just post anything. Take a picture of your food, take a boomerang of you walking into the store, take a picture of your gas, take whatever it is, take funny pictures of your kids, your dogs, like whatever, just post something so that you're a real person. You should also be posting in your stories about the products or the business with at least one poll a day. I'm trying to get a link of a Pinterest board that has really good story examples. But also don't be afraid to make your own, use whatever, but just post on your story, okay? So once I get that link loaded, I will put it in the chat on here. And if you're watching the recording, I will put it in the comments of the description of the video. Okay, so the next thing you should be doing every single day is going to be growing your network. I recommend adding at least 15 friends a day and following at least 100 people a day on Instagram. Following 100 people a day on Instagram takes like 0.2 seconds. Literally, it takes no time at all. Go to the Discover page, go to somewhere near you or a boutique or a band or something, go to their likes, and just follow every single girl that liked that picture until Instagram blocks you. Takes 2 seconds, literally. Okay, so things to do every day. Make sure your mind is good. Post 3 times a day, post on your stories, add 15 friends. Follow 100 on Instagram, okay? Super simple. And here is the Pinterest link. I just put it in the chat. Next thing you need to be doing is you need to be interacting 10 minutes a day per platform. So 10 minutes on Instagram, 10 minutes on Facebook. Set a timer and just go through your most recent friends or your most recent following and just like away, comment away. Each person either comment on 1 picture or like 3. Comment on 1 or like 3. That's the plan for 10 minutes every single day without fail, okay? You also need to be following up with people every single day. If they tell you to follow up with them on Thursday, you follow up with them on Thursday, not Saturday, okay? Make sure you're writing down every single person that you talk to because you need to, okay? Now, this last thing is the most crucial. It is also what I can guarantee half of you will not do, okay? Half of you will not go Ruby because you are going to ignore this last step. Now, if you do every single step that I'm giving you without fail until the end of the month, I can 99.9% guarantee that you will go Ruby, okay? But you must do every single thing, including your mindset. So if your mind sucks, it's all going to suck, okay? I'm going to tell you 10 million times because it's the truth. But here's what you need to be doing. You need to be sending at least 15 messages a day, ask people to join your team. Now, if you're like, I don't know what to send a message, I'll put an example one in the comments, but you guys, there's no secret message. It's just asking. You cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. You can't say the right thing to the wrong person. Here's one that I send very frequently. I just say, okay, girl, you keep popping up on my feed and you seriously would be so dang good at what I do, like for real. Would extra money help you? Something super simple, end it with a question. You can say, can I tell you more info about it? Something so simple, okay? So that's the first thing you need to be doing every single day. But the next thing is the hardest, but the most important. You need to get up at least 12 host-to-posts a day, every single day. I was going to tell you a certain number of messages to send, okay? I had a number for that. But I would rather tell you to get a certain amount of host-to-posts up a day than messages. Because it might take you only 20 messages one day to get 12 host posts up, and then the next day it could take you 100. You need to get up 12 a day, okay? Now, if you want me to go through the math, I can, of how I figured out those numbers. I'm not going to right now, but if you want to message me, I can tell you. 12 host posts up a day. I don't care what host to post you have them put. I personally have something very simple that just says weight loss model, or like weight loss models needed. Weight loss models needed is anybody trying to lose weight. And then I'll ask them what their goals are, how much weight they want to lose, things like that, so that I can recommend the right things for them. And I will recommend them 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 products. I had 6 customers last month, over 150 BV. 6. That's a lot of BV, okay? And I promise you there's gonna be more of that. Make sure you utilize whatever your team is giving away that month. my team right now is giving away $500 cash. So you can post about that. If you're on our team, hey, I'm giving away $500 cash this month. Tell me your favorite fruit to be entered. Whatever. That's my favorite way to do it because people will tell you, people like to tell you their opinions, okay? You can message if you want to, whatever you need to do. When I'm messaging for Host Post, I just say, can I ask you something? They say, yeah. And I say, hey, I'm doing a giveaway for $500 cash. I'm giving away some free entries. All you have to do is put a post up that I send you and you're entered. You want me to send you a post quick? Hello, who doesn't want to get entered into a drawing for $500 cash or free products or whatever? If your team isn't doing a giveaway, give away free samples. Give away something or ask for a favor if you really feel like it. But just do the dang Host Post, okay? Do them. Do them, do them, do them. Okay? So those are the two most crucial things. You need to get 12 Host Posts up a day, and you need to send up at least 15 distributor messages a day. And if you don't think you have enough, like that's not enough for you to get 3 distributors, then send up more. You guys, you have friends. I bet you right now in your friends list, you have at least 10 distributors that are not joined on your team. But did you ask them? Did you tell them you think they'd be great at it? Do they know that this could help their family? Have you talked to them? Part of promoting is pushing yourself to a different level. Doing things you've never done. Doing things that make you uncomfortable. Doing things that you're like, no thanks, don't want to do that. But everything you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. It's right outside. You guys, I dealt so long with the fear of rejection. I was so afraid of people telling me no. If you've ever been afraid of people telling you no, put a 7 in the chat. Just so people can see that you are not alone. I was terrified of people telling me no. Until I realized that whether they said no or didn't answer me or block me, the worst things they could do, I was in the same position I was if I didn't send a message. So why wouldn't I at least try for a yes? What does it matter? Do I care if they say no? No, because it doesn't matter. Their no doesn't affect me. I'm okay when people tell me no because I'm like, guess what? I'm getting a yes soon. If I get so many no's, I know there's a yes coming. I don't care when people tell me no, and you will get there too, I promise. So my last question for you is, are you going to conference? If you already have your conference ticket purchased and you were excited, put a, what number are we on? 8. Put an 8 in the chat if you have your conference ticket ready. If you haven't already, put 8 in the chat. I'm so freaking excited for conference, you guys. When I went to conference last year, I went as an executive maintaining distributor. My paycheck was, I believe, $70, something like that. 8 months later, my paycheck was almost $6,000 from conference. So here's what I'm going to tell you. If you are thinking, yeah, conference sounds great, but I don't have the money for that. What I'm going to tell you is you need to figure it out. I don't care how. I don't know how. I don't know your finance. I don't know how. But I know you cannot afford not to go. Will they charge your card on December 15th if you don't make enough commissions? I have no idea. To be honest, I have no idea. They've never done this where they take out your commission. So the easiest way that you can do your ticket is you can use the Easy Pay option or where they take the money out of your commissions. Either way is totally fine. But you can also do, if you're like, yeah, I don't have $135 right now for the Easy Pay option, you can use the Klarna app, which I'll put what's called, Klarna. Now, it works for some people, it doesn't for others. I've had a couple people that it does work for. What it does is it takes a payment and splits it into 4. Okay, so here is how it would work. You would download the Klarna app. You'll put in all of your information, make sure everything is spelled right and billing and shipping addresses are the same. It's going to ask you what website. You're going to put in events.itworks.com. When it asks for the amount you're requesting, you put $134.50, not tax included. Follow the steps and it'll give you a temporary card number. You will also check out through the Klarna app and it'll be like a little bubble that says like pay with Klarna. Here's how that'll work. You'll pay $34 today. You'll pay $34 on October 17th. You will pay $134.50 on October 21st, which is when the second half of Easy Pay is due. You will pay $34 on October 31st and $34 on November 15th. Okay? That at least will give you time. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If you are thinking, great, I can pay $34 today, but how am I going to come up with the rest of the money? If you get your ticket today, you will get 5 business codes for tomorrow. Okay? If you sign somebody up tomorrow, you can have $100 in your account next week if you get them signed up and fast started tomorrow. Don't tell me you can't. It's been done before multiple times. I've done it too many times to count. Okay? Do you want it bad enough? Are you willing to figure it out is my question. Okay? So you can profit up to $900 from getting just your conference tickets because you get those 5 codes. Okay? So it's $500. Unless you're a diamond or up, it's a lot more than $500. Okay? You also get $100 off the ticket, which is wonderful because then it's $250 instead of $350. You get 5 product rewards, which is like a crap ton off. I think they're like half off or something like that. I honestly don't even know. Yeah, Emma got $700 in fast starts last month. I think I got $700 or $800. That's a lot of money of just fast starts. A lot of money. Okay. You get the product rewards, which you can get coffee, energy, wraps, or facials and sell them for a profit. Even just off the product rewards, you can pay for your whole conference ticket. So don't tell me you can't. Don't tell me there's no way. You don't need to know how you're going to get there. You don't need to know where you're going to stay yet. Just commit to yourself that you're going to be there because everyone that's making a lot of money will be there. Don't you want to follow people that are making a lot of money? So that's what I'm going to leave you with. Does anybody have any other questions about what to do every single day? Any questions about the charts? Anything like that before I end the recording? If not, put a 9 in the chat if you feel like, okay, I can actually go Ruby this month. Because you guys, you can. I promise you, you can. There's no reason why you can't. The only thing stopping you from being here to wherever you need to go, Ruby, double diamond, diamond, whatever, is your mind. You're telling yourself you can't. If you don't believe that you can, take my belief when I tell you you can. Because I don't want you to be that person that a month from today, you're wondering, what if I would have stuck with that plan? What if I would have done that every day? What if? Because if you don't, there's going to be somebody on this Zoom right now that does, that's Ruby. And if you don't, you're going to look at them and say, holy crap, I should have done it. So stop telling yourself you can't. Do your affirmations, do your journaling, do whatever you need to do because you can go Ruby. And I pray and I hope that every single one of you that is on the Zoom, whether you're on my team or not, when you hit your promotion, please message me. Please message me on Facebook, text me, find me on Instagram, whatever. Say I followed your plan and I did it. Because I don't care that you're not on my team. I want you to go Ruby because you deserve it. And it's the first step to making a lot of money. Because once you go Ruby this month, guess what? You can take 2 of those people on your team. You can teach them this plan. And then the next month, you're Emerald. And then if they do that, then you're Diamond and double in 3 months from now. 3 months from now, you can be making a $5,000 paycheck. There's a lot of money on the table, you guys, but you have to work for it. You have to commit to yourself. And you have to commit to doing more than you're doing right now. Okay? So I love you all. I hope this was so helpful. I will put this up on my YouTube tonight. And I just am so excited to see that all October brings, and it is going to be a great month. So bye everyone.